Pennsylvania Motor Speedway for our action event, the second of 2009. Before we get started, we ask that you please rise. Gentlemen, remove your caps as we pay tribute to our country with the singing of our national anthem.
Jose, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the
Center, Imperial Car Wash. C1 brings the field into turn 4, and the green is out. Chernick leads. Justin Lamb in the 93X is second. He was so close to winning the feature last week. Mark Moats Jr. in the 15th third, then the 28 of Bryant Hank. The 5 of Darrell Dow to the inside of Hank. Ken Chernick still in front. Justin Lamb applying the pressure. Mark Moats Jr. now trying to draw a little closer to Justin Lamb for second. Chernick's lead has grown a bit. Brian Hank still fourth, and Darrell Dow and Terry Kerr at the back of the field. Mark Moats Jr. in the 15 to the inside of Justin Lamb. The battle for second down the back chute. Into turn 3. Moats pulls even. Chernick continues to show the way. Moats has found some life on the bottom of the racetrack. He's to second and now quickly closing on the leader. Mark Moats Jr. a little too low that time in the middle of 1 and 2. He lost all his momentum as we were past halfway. Two to go, 2 laps remaining. Moats off the low side of turn 4. Pulls alongside of Chernick again, but unable to stay with him in turn 2. Coming to the white flag. Kenny Chernick, Mark Moats Jr., and Justin Lamb. Bryant Hank fourth. He seems to be slowly catching the front 3, but he's going to run out of time. Darrell Dow and Terry Kerr round out the field. Checkered flag. Kenny Chernick's been in front from the start. Mark Moats Jr. making a run at him, but Chernick's going to win it. Moats is second. Lamb is third. Bryant Hank is fourth. Then Darrell Dow and Terry Kerr. Kenny Chernick, your winner, folks, in the Pittsburgh Pro Performance Center Imperial Car Wash C1. Mark Moats Jr. into turn 4. Green is out. Bo Glemba from the pole. Seven laps the distance. Bo Glemba out of Charleroi, the Smith Dyno Service, Glemba Asphalt. 99 in front. Laura Lucon's Phil Lucon Rev Fab. Speed Bear Fasteners 84 second. Running third is Jason Fosnot in the J19. Tommy Dembowski in the 79 is fourth, and it's Mark Opolinsky in the 66. Josh Holtgraver in the 00, and the 1 of Kyle Lucon. Off of turn 4, Dembowski into third. Fosnot is fourth. Bo Glemba right in the middle of the racetrack. Getting around the Monster Half Mile mighty fine as he's got a pretty good lead. Here comes Kyle Lucon to the outside. He's by Josh Holtgraver in the 00. Lucon to the outside now of Marco Polinsky in turn 4. Trying to move forward. Dembowski to the low side of Laura Lucon for second. They rub some paint over in turn number 2. Laura Lucon by Jess Denoz over Tommy Dembowski. Jason Fosnot fourth. Here comes Kyle Lucon to the top side in turn 4. Yellow is out. Got debris on the racetrack. Sean Graham. Here we come into turn 4. Green is out. Was the air cleaner off of Bo Glemba's 99. He is running without it. He is leading the way. Tommy Dembowski to second now. And the David Kress Construction 79, and Kyle Lucon, who started last, brings the 1 car to third. 2 laps to the go. Checkered flag. Laura Lucon back in fourth. Josh Holtgraver trying the low side of the 00. He and Jason Fosnot side by side for fifth. One more time around. Bo Glemba, your leader over Tommy Dembowski. Kyle Lucon, Laura Lucon, Josh Holtgraver, and Jason Fosnot. Then Marco Polinsky and Michael Reft. Wire to wire for the 99 of Bo Glemba. Tommy Dembowski second, Kyle Lucon third. Laura Lucon will get fourth. Josh Holtgraver fifth. 7-25. John Kane 76, Jason Ryder in 75, Scott Shemp. The green is out. You've got teenage Colton Flinner on the pole. Rocky Kugo on the outside, who won a heat race last week, powers into the lead again down the back chute in the 7KRT. And the veteran Dave Wade to the inside of Flinner for second as they race into 3. Dusty Curry is fourth right now. Kugel's your leader, Wade second, Flinner third. Fourth right now is Curry. To the inside comes Jason Ryder in the black 76, the Chem Oil Yingling 76. He moves up to fifth. Then it's Jeremy Klimuk, Jamie Beck, John Kane, and Scott Shemp. Jamie Beck to the outside of the 92. She'll move forward for sixth. She gets high though in turn 4. She's able to hold on to that 6th spot. Rocky Kugel off of turn 4, hitting his marks, picking up a little moisture on the inside of the racetrack at the halfway mark. 3 laps to go. Dave Wade still second. Colton Flinner third. Boy, has he improved. Another driver in his second year has really improved. Dusty Curry is fourth. Jason Ryder fifth. Then Jamie Beck, Jeremy Klimuk, John Kane, and Scott Shemp. 2 laps to go, folks. 2 to go. Jamie Beck in the 92, who was running 6th, loses the handle in turn 2. The caution is out. 6 laps are down, 2 to go. Or excuse me, 5 laps are down, 2 to go. Kugel, your leader, but Dave Wade putting the pressure on with 1 lap to go. 1 to go. Dusty Curry still are into 3rd now. Colton Flinner is 4th, and we got a caution. Jeremy Klimuk in the 22 and the 25 of John Kane, both out for the first time this season. Dave Wade alongside, cat and mouse there. Kugel starts the race. He goes, we go. Green is out as long as he doesn't go too soon. Some marks on the wall, top turn 4, where the drivers are sort of a staging area where they're supposed to start. Final lap down the back chute. Kugel has been in front from the get-go. That Masters-built chassis humming off the 4th turn. And Rocky will pick up his 2nd heat race of the young season. Dave Wade 2nd, Dusty Curry 3rd, close for 4th between Colton Flinner and Jason Ryder. The H&F Trucking 09 of Bradish and the D&D Auto Salvage 72 of Norris into turn 4. Green is out. Green is out. Caution out too early on the start. Too early on the start. Jimmy Mars. In turn 4 they come, and the green is out. Johnson with the lead into turn 1. Bradish hugging the rail on the low side. The Chester Charger wheels to 2nd. Here comes Mike Bassage in the 71M into 4th. Michael Norris alongside of Bassage as they race through 3 and 4. Ben Miley picking up a spot in the Calusi Chevy 99. Johnson still your leader over Bradish. Bassage now to the inside of Rodriguez, and he'll pedal the 71M into 3rd. The Hairway to Heaven DFG Excavating 71M into the 3rd spot now. Miley's moved to 5th in the Calusi Chevy 99. Out in front, it's the Chem Oil 2J of Mike Johnson. Mike's really got that car turning going into the corner. He's able to run it in deep, and it's just turning and sticking. Turns the wheel back on the gas, and it's staying right where it needs to be. Good race for 5th. Jimmy Steffens to the inside of Ben Miley. Steffens into 38th. The Colbert's collision car moving up into the top 5. And now he's got the pressure on Keith Rodriguez for 4th. While Mike Bassage in the 71M is caught up to Lou Bradish, the Chester Charger. Steffens alongside of Rodriguez for 4th. We're past halfway. 3 laps to go. 3 to go. Mike Bassage, the late model rookie, underneath Lou Bradish in that race for 2nd in turn 1. Bradish back to the outside of Bassage. Meantime, Ben Miley's ducked back under Jim Steffens. We've got 2 good races going on. Not much of a race out in front. It's still all Mike Johnson. 2 laps to go. Bradish 2nd over Bassage. Miley now to 4th in the Calusi Chevy 99. The Chem Oil 2J of Mike Johnson thundering off the 4th turn. There's Cornette-powered rocket to take the white flag. Keith Rodriguez slowing down in car 29R. Rodriguez headed to the pits in the 29R. Checkered flag waving from Imperial, the wrestler. Mike Johnson picks up the heat race win in the super late models. Lou Bradish second, Mike Bassage third, Ben Miley fourth, and Jim Steffens fifth. Good start as they come off the fourth turn. The green is out. Brandon Burgoon leads into one. Jared Miley down on the low side into second. Here comes Geisler back at him down the back straightaways. They head into turn number 3. It is crowded in front. Flinner is fourth. Baker fifth into turn 4. Burgoon up high. Miley in the middle. It's still double B. Flinner fourth. Baker fifth. Brandon Burgoon, your leader. John Flinner out of the low side of Geisler. The battle for third down the back straightaway. Tommy Beck has moved up to sixth. Flinner and Geisler wheel to wheel for third into 3 and 4. Out in front it's Burgoon. Miley's second. Flinner just ahead of Geisler for third that time by. Lynn back on the outside in turn 2 has got the momentum as they head down the back straightaway. Baker fifth. Beck is sixth. Faree is seventh. Out in front, Brandon Burgoon, who was third last Saturday. Flinner third now by several car lengths over Geisler, with Baker back in fifth. Geisler still fourth. Baker to the top side of the racetrack. He's closing ground on Geisler and Flinner as they head down the back chute. Brandon Burgoon and Jared Miley show the way 1 and 2. 4 laps to go, 4 to go. Baker now to the inside of Geisler for fourth in turn 2. It's still Lynn fourth, Steve fifth. Tommy Beck trying to close the gap in the 91 is sixth. Three laps to go. Burgoon and Miley have left the others behind. Baker now to the inside of Geisler off at turn 4, and that battle for fourth down the front straightaway into turn number 1. Baker slides in to take the spot. Geisler drops to fifth. Now Lynn tries to get back around Steve on the back straightaway. 1 to go for Brandon Burgoon. Miley second, Flinner third, Baker fourth now. Final time around. The Allegheny Medal finishing, Three Rivers Scrap Medal, Bridgeville, Napa, Garden of Eating Pizzeria 17, part of the Killer Bees. Brandon Burgoon, your winner of heat race number 2. Jared Miley second. Who's going to be third? It's Flinner up high, Baker down low, and it'll be Flinner third, Baker fourth. Straightaway pit area near the pit entrance. Craig Katselis, Vince Kamaker to turn 4. The green is out. A beautiful Saturday night at the Berg. Craig Katselis, your leader. Katselis leads. Bill Robertson and Vince Kamaker battling for second. It's Robertson, Kamaker, Pat Hanley moving on the low side into 380. Pat had the feature lead at one point last Saturday night. And we got a spinner over in 2. He's trying to save it. Adam Kostelnik in the 47. Caution is out for the 2. Or the 40, I'm not sure why the caution's out, to tell you the truth. The full-bodied race cars out of the 4-cylinder Young Gun division. Craig Catellus in front. Vince Kamiker to second. Bill Robertson third. Pat Hanley fourth as they shuffle the deck. Bill Robertson, that is a Caprice chassis with a Grand Prix body, the 1B. Craig Catellus, Willen and Dillon out in front of the Drew's Auto Service 64 is your leader. Robertson second, Kamiker third, Hanley fourth, Jake Simmons fifth, then it's Adam Kostelnik. Coming to complete lap number 3. Jake Simmons now trying to get, we got a spinner. Vince Kamiker in the 9 right between the 68X and the 380. Vince still got the tire smoking over there. Caution is out. Yeah, Vince Kamiker, a little loop-de-loop. He was running in the 3rd spot of Craig Catellus for the restart. Then Pat Hanley and Jake the Snake Simmons are defending champion in the 68X as we go back racing. Into 1 and 2, Bill Robertson way up top in the 1B. Jake Simmons off the pace in the 68X. Robertson is your new leader in the Washington Landing Marina MAD Custom Exhaust 1B. Simmons pits, Catellus now second, Hanley is third. One lap to go. Bill Robertson, still your leader. That Grand Prix Caprice. Craig Catellus second, Pat Hanley third. Vince Kamiker is recovered for fourth, and Adam Kostelnik is fifth. Checkered flag is waving for Bill Robertson. Craig Catellus, Pat Hanley, Vince Kamiker, and Adam Kostelnik are next. '36 AJ Poljak out for the first time this year in the 79 is Joey Catellus. Joey Catellus in the 79. Green is out. We got a scramble for the lead off the second turn. Quick Nick Kachuba out in front. Three wide for second. Oh, Mike Maughan in the 39 gets crossed up. We got a hard wreck on the front straightaway. Hard wreck on the front straightaway. 39 of Mike Maughan got crossed up, and he collected the 81 of Betts, who came up across and got the 66 of Smith. And Joey Catellus in the 79 pretty much just spinning his car to avoid it all. Mike Maughan in the Johnson's Auto Service Mirdo's Custom Cabinets entry into the pit area. Also up there, the 81 of Robert Betts, the South Heights driver, the Jailhouse Saloon, Dramos Bev, DGN Customs. Big block modifieds last ran here, I believe, back in 1990. Bobby Schwartzmiller had an ignition wire break last Saturday while leading the feature. He's in front right now in the Denny's Restaurant Park West Supply 28. He's overhauled Nick Kachuba in the Colonial Beer. Clark King Family Chiropractic number 10. Russ Volpani's 86 is third. Pat Weldon the 45 fourth, and it's the 36 of A.J. Poljak. Joey Catellis in the 79. Eric Petrowski in the 7. Schwartzmiller over Kachuba, Volpani and Weldon. Joey Catellis 5th. A.J. Poljak out for the first time in the 36 car. First night is headed back into the pit area. Poljak pitting in the 36. UMP modified heats are up next. Two laps to go for Bob Schwartzmiller. And Russ Volpani is off the pace in the 86 car. The two guys running first and second, Schwartzmiller and Kachuba, are both former Sportsmen of the Years here at Pittsburgh. I think Schwartzmiller 2 years ago, and I know Nick won it last year. Both former Sportsmen of the Year, so they're nice guys too. One lap to go. Pat Weldon by himself in third. Joey Catellis fourth. Eric Petrowski in the 7 car now 5th. Eric out for the first time this season. And newcomer Todd Janis in the 88. Checkered flag waving for Bob Schwartzmiller. Schwartzmiller your winner. Kachuba second. Weldon third. And finishing 4th, Joey Catellis. He came up. Vic Vandergrift. Fairmont, West Virginia's Vic Vandergrift in the 16 car. The Martinsbury Madman is your leader. J.E. Stalter over the Midway Missile. Vic Vandergrift moving on the low side in the 16. Tom Martinek still third. Vandergrift a close 4th. He's to third now. Looks like he's got the 16 working like a charm on the low side through 3 and 4. Not as quick on the inside in 1 and 2. He steals third, and Martinek is 4th, and Sean Shearbaum and Denny Nakutis. And Vandergrift has spun around. Caution is out for car 16. J.E. Stalter, still your leader over the Midway Missile, Daryl Charlier. Martinek third, then Shearbaum. Here comes Denny Nakutis low siding it in the 48. A real scramble at the back of the field. Still the Martinsbury Madman, J.E. Stalter over Daryl Charlier, Tom Martinek. Denny Nakutis is your 4th place car, then Sean Shearbaum and Vic Vandergrift. J.E. Stalter's over and under construction, Tri-Sun Concrete. Hanover Ford 17 has been your leader from the get-go. With a lap to go. Daryl Charlier in the Parker Auto Center. Donaldson Supply Turnkey Foundation number 12 is still second. It's the Allegheny Wilderness Outfitters Bongiorni Auto 65 of Martinek. Vandergrift has recovered to get 4th as Stalter wins it. Charlier's 2nd, Martinek 3rd. Vandergrift will be 4th. Then Sean Shearbaum and Denny Nakutis. All right, we'll go real quick. Here they come off of the turn 4. And the green is out. Kevin Miller in front of Jared Dumhoff. Clayton Kennedy in the 9 works the low side. Richie Curry still 3rd in the 77, but maybe not. Here comes Kennedy. He'll make the pass for 3rd. Curry's got the wheels going left and the car's going right. Kevin Miller out of Toronto, Ohio. Bad in Black is your leader in the 4M. Brad Westover pitting in car 13. Jared Dumhoff 2nd. Clayton Kennedy close 3rd, then Chris Bassich in the 71C. Brad Westover has pitted in car 13. He's got a flat right rear tire by the looks of it. Clayton Kennedy and Chris Bassich trying to track down Jared Dumhoff for 2nd. Close on the front straightaway. Woo! Red is out. Caution is out. Are jumping to start. Out in front, it's Kevin Miller. The race right now behind him, Jared Dumhoff in the 1 and Clayton Kennedy in the 9. Kennedy shoots through for 2nd as they race into 3. He had a fast horse last week. As we said, the belts came off. Chris Bassich now to 3rd, dropping Dumhoff to 4th. Kevin Miller still your leader. Chris Bassich on the inside of the 71C, now up to 2nd. And here we to Heaven DFG Excavating TS Electric 71 trying to track down Kevin Miller. 2 laps to go, 2 to go. Bassich wants the inside, obviously. Kennedy goes way high into turn 1, gets her straightened around. He's 3rd, and Jared Dumhoff, another teenage driver, is 4th in the 1 car. Kevin Miller, your leader, with a lap to go. Factory stock heats are up next. Checkered flag waving for Kevin Miller. Chris Bassich 2nd. Clayton Kennedy 3rd, Jared Dumhoff 4th. And then the 77 of Richie Curry.
Turn 4 to the green flag, 6th lap, heat race. Ed Weiser takes an early lead into turn 1. '25, Garrett Opachin to the outside. He'll pull around him through turn 3. Opachin will lead that lap. Gary Catellis closing in on second. He'll hold the second position. Kurt Bish to the inside of Ed Weiser for the third spot. Opachin keeps the high line through turn 4. He'll hold off Gary Catellis. Rich Mason to the inside of Ed Weiser for the fourth position. Halfway, Garrett Opachin leads Gary Catellis, Rich Mason, and Ed Weiser. Kurt Bish slows on the back straightaway coming into the pits. Gary Catellis looks to the inside of Garrett Opachin through the lead out of turn 4, but he'll fall in line through turn 1. He tries the high side, but Garrett Opachin will block there. Garrett Opachin almost spins in turn 4, but hits the wall when he tried to correct it. He'll keep going. Caution is out, or white flag is out, sorry. Garrett Opachin has a flat right front tire. That leaves Gary Catellis ahead by a straightaway over Rich Mason. He'll take the checkered flag. Rich Mason takes second, Ed Weiser third. Brian Hutchko takes the green flag. Three wide through turn 1 for the second position between Jason Herniak in the 97, the 11R of Brian Redicliffe, and the 76W of Tony White. They'll fan out down the back straightaway. But Brian Hutchko still leads by half a corner. Brian Hutchko from McDonald, the Mousetrap Bar and Grill, Davies Welding, Bulldog Tire Care, still holds the lead over Jason Herniak, Brian Redicliffe, and Tony White. Tony White is inching up on Redicliffe for the third position. He'll do it through turn 4. Two to go for Brian Hutchko. Started on the pole and held the lead so far. Tony White hits the wall in turn 3. He went high trying to pass Brian Redicliffe. He'll keep it moving. White flag for Brian Hutchko. Tony White turns He'll turn his car into the pits. He's missing a door on the left side, or on the right side, sorry. Brian Hutchko comes out of turn 4. 1 from the pole, followed by Jason Herniak and Brian Redcliffe. Green flag for Danny White. Still side by side, Justin Pons takes the lead in front of Danny White through turn 1. Bunch up for the 3rd position. The 50 of Tyler Carson. The 4 of Ricky Steigerwald and the 22 of Nico DeBecco. Justin Pons holds a 2.5 car length lead over Danny White, Ricky Steigerwald hits the wall in the back straightaway. Then the 22 seems to have lost the left rear tire. Caution is out. Justin Pons brings him down through turn 4 to get the green flag. Single file down the back straightaway. Justin Pons still leads over Danny White. Alec Bronaszewski challenging Hannah Ramsey for the 4th position. The 39 of Brittany Davies makes contact in turn 1. She'll spin in turn 2. Caution is out. Justin Pons brings him through turn 4 to get the green flag. Danny White and Pons side by side. Danny White still to the outside of Justin Pons. Danny White gets a good run from the back straightaway. He'll push way up the track in turn 4. Ricky Steigerwald back on the track after his incident. But Justin Pons still holds the lead over Danny White by a car length. Justin Pons still holds the lead over Danny White. We're halfway. The 4 of Ricky Steigerwald will get the black flag. Justin Pons still holds the lead over Danny White. Justin Pons holds a 5-car length lead over Danny White in second. Third is the 50 of Tyler Carson. Justin Pons takes the white flag over Danny White and Tyler Carson. Little contact between the 14 of Hannah Ramsey and Alec Bronaszewski coming out of turn 4. Justin Pons takes the checkered flag over Danny White, who takes a close second. Then the 50 of Tyler Carson. Trouble in turn 3. The 08 of Alec Bronaszewski gets turned around. Caution is out. Let's have a round of applause for Justin Pons. Congratulations.
Thanks, man.
Rumor has it your car's for sale. Do you plan to run the rest of this year?
Yeah, I'd like to run the rest of the year, but if I find a buyer, I'll sell it.
Well, the car's pretty fast. Do you hope to get another championship before you sell your car?
It depends. If I sell it, if I don't, I'll just run the best I can and make the best out of it. I'd like to thank Panther Hall ON, Pons Auto Body, Fran Pons from Northwood Realty, and Motive Parts, and everyone who helps out with the car.
Well, congratulations.
Thanks.
They come to turn 4. Curry in the 8, Lamb in the 93X. Good start as they accelerate coming off of 4. The green is out. Already we've got a car wrecked in turn 4. Caution is already back out. 00 of Josh Holtgraver. Nose to tail, side by side into turn number 4. We'll try it again. Sunoco Race for Brockers Machine Shop Pro Late Model feature is underway. A better start for Dusty Curry. Justin Lamb slides through on the low side in 1 and 2, and he is back in front. Curry second, then Domowski and Wade are side by side behind Dusty Curry. Rocky Kugel running 5th in the 7 car. Dave Wade moves to 2nd in the Yingling 76. Tommy Dembowski in the 79 to the outside of Curry, moving to 3rd. It's Lamb in front. Opolinski back out of the pits here in the 66. Will have a hard time now staying on the lead lap as your leaders start to close in. Mark Moach Jr. in car 15 has moved up into the 5th spot. Dembowski in the 79 up high in the middle of 1 and 2. Kyle Lucon picks off a couple of cars exiting turn 2 down the back straightaway in the purple 1. Justin Lamb off of turn number 4 is your leader. Dave Wade 2nd. Mark Moach Jr. now alongside of Tommy Dembowski in the battle for 3rd. Kyle Lucon has moved up to 5th. Lucon already to 5th in just 3.5 laps. Rocky Kugel, Brian Hank, Dusty Curry next in line. 4 laps are down, 16 to go. Mark Moach Jr. and Tommy Dembowski continue to wheel battle for 3rd. While they're going at it, Kyle Lucon is closing in. Rocky Kugel nipping at the heels of Brian Hank for 6th. 15 laps to go. Dembowski sideways and spinning. Bumps Lucon, who hits the wall. Caution is out. Bo Glemba, a close call up there in turn number 2, was able to miss it. Tom Dembowski, who was in a side-by-side battle with Mark Moach Jr. for 3rd, got crossed up and sideways, and Kyle Lucon trying to squeeze by on the outside. Unable to make it, hit the 79 and then bounced off the wall, and 5 laps are down. We've got our first caution of the night. in this feature event. Green drops. He's holding them in, holding them in, holding them in. There he goes. Green is out. Good hole shot for the veteran, the plumber, Dave Wade. He'll be alongside of them as they head into one. Wade slides up in the lead. A little bump in turn two. And here comes Justin Lamb back on the outside. Down the back straightaway. Wade's your leader. Lamb is second. In turn four, it's Justin Lamb with the momentum on the outside. They are wheel to wheel. It's Justin Lamb in front. Dave Wade second into turn one. Mark Moats Jr. third. Rocky Kugel just ahead of Brian Hank in the race for fourth. Bo Glemba running sixth. Dusty Curry seventh. Laura Lucon eighth. And Scott Shemp, or excuse me, that's Jason Ryder who's ninth. Ryder right up against the wall, running mid-pack in the 76. Justin Lamb had to work to get that lead back from the plumber, Dave Wade. He's in the fast lane again, right in the middle of the racetrack, coming out to the wall to carry the momentum down the straightaway. A dozen laps to go. Bo Glemba in car 99, being challenged by Dusty Curry. Good race there, just outside the top five. Glemba, Curry, and we got a car up against the wall. Turn two, 75, Colton Flinner. Colton Flinner in car 75, the Allison Park driver. Up against the wall off the turn two. Jeremy Klimuk back in the pits in car 22. Colton, his start with Dave Wade. He's now teamed up with Wade. Not going to be a start. It's going to be a lazy green. It's going to be a start. And then the caution will come out. There he goes. Side by side into one. And Lamb will have the lead exiting turn two. Wade on the low side trying to put the pressure on. It's still Justin Lamb. That car is straight. And now Rocky Kugel, Brian Hank. We got another spin. It's the 75 car again. Three cars up there in turn four. One of them is the 75 of Colton Flinner. That'll be his second yellow flag incident. Green is out. Justin Lamb staying in the middle of the racetrack and now climbs a little bit of the banking off of turn two. That car has been superb here in the early season. Bo Glemba now into the top five in car 99, the former asphalter. Lamb leads. Dave Wade staying in stride. And another spin, and for the third time, it's the 75 of Colton Flinner. Michael Reft in car 9 is caught up in that as well as the 66 of Marco Polinsky, and Kane in the 25 might have spun after the fact. A little bit 22 car, Jeremy Klimuk trying to duck to the inside. He's probably going to get penalized for jumping on the start if he's not careful. Yeah, definitely. Big lead for Justin Lamb. Jason Ryder making progress in the 76. He's up to fifth. Lamb in front, Wade second, Kugel third, Hank fourth, Ryder fifth, Glemba sixth, then Moats and Curry. Eight laps to go. Mark Moats Jr. back up to 6th. He was as high as 3rd, I believe, earlier in the 15. This will be lap 15 in the books. 5 more laps to go. 5 to go. Justin Lamb. And Rocky Kugel in the 7 loses the grip over there in turn 4. Caution is out. Caution out. Bryant Hank getting some body damage. Not sure if he has any suspension damage. The 28 car got clipped on the left side, but Kugel, who was running 3rd, will have to go to the, he's into the pits. Green is out. Side by side restart. And Dave Wade has got the lead. Here comes Lamb back on the outside. Side by side into 3 and 4. It's showtime. Dave Wade down low. Justin Lamb up high. Wheel to wheel down the front stretch. Lamb will lead that lap by half a car length. 4 to go. Lamb up close to the wall in turn 2. Dave Wade back in front on the back straightaway. Wade has got the lead now by a car length into 3. Here comes Lamb. He's back on the outside, maybe a little too hard. The Plumber still your leader, but Justin Lamb is closing back in. 3 to go. In turn 2, Justin Lamb trying to squeeze back by down the back straightaway. Good finish here. Dave Wade and Justin Lamb. Jason Ryder 3rd. Off of 4. 1 or 2 laps to go. 2 to go. It's Wade in front. In turn 2, Justin Lamb pedals back into the lead. Well, put your money down. Who you picking? Justin Lamb into turn 4. Dave Wade nipping at his heels. 1 more lap to go. Wade slides in alongside into 1 and 2. Wheel to wheel off and 2 down the back straightaway. This is what you pay to see. Justin Lamb trying to win his career first. If he's going to win it, he's going to earn it. Here comes Dave Wade off the bottom. We got a drag race to the finish, and Wade wins it. Good job. You haven't forgot how.
I was a little rusty. I think the track's bigger than it used to be, but I'm not sure. I tell you what, the 93X, he drove a good, clean race, and we found a little bit on the bottom coming out of 4, and that's the only place I was going to get him. I was never going to get him coming out of 2, and we just hit it right. I said, I have to hit this right to get him, and we did.
It has to be fun, though, being in a race like that.
I tell you, it was a lot of fun, especially when you're racing with guys that run you clean. He gave me room. I tried to give him as much room as he needed, and it was fun, and he drove a heck of a race.
6:04 or 6:02?
6:02.
Small one, but it's still fast enough.
Yeah, you know what, though? The carburetor's messed up. The thing won't even start now, so I think it can get faster.
You got a $25 gift certificate from Pete's Hut, so take the family to eat.
Okay, thank you very much. I want to thank my sponsors, Naturally Yingling and FB Fuhr. Thanks Pizza Hut, thanks my dad and Tiger and STS. I want to thank everybody, and especially all the fans for coming out. Thanks.
Dave Wade, folks, your winner in the Brockers Machine Shop Pro Late Models. These are your dirt cars, super late models. Lynn Geisler, Jim Steffens into turn 4. They fire and the green is out. Geisler quickly into the lead. Jared Miley got a flying start in the H1. He's up to third. Ben Miley is fourth. Jimmy Steffens fifth. Geisler leads. Baker runs second. Miley off the bottom of 4 alongside of Baker for second into turn 1. Geisler still your leader. Miley second. Baker third. Miley fourth. Flinner fifth now. Steffens is sixth. Jared trying to find that moisture on the inside off of turn number 4. He's got more cubic inches under the hood into 1. He'll dive into the lead into turn 2. Geisler back on the outside. Able to pull back even down the back straightaway. Baker is third. Ben Miley fourth. John Flinner fifth off of turn 4. That's the spot right there. That little traction on the low side. Jared Miley leading lap number 3. Geisler close to the wall. He may have brushed the wall in the middle of 1 and 2. Miley still your leader. Geisler second. Brandon Burgoon is in a move. Burgoon in the 17 car has moved up to 6th after starting in 12th. We got a wreck over in turn 2. Caution is out. .697 Dave Johnson and the 29 of Keith Rodriguez were around over in turn 2 with 3 laps down. Miley your leader. Jared in the Calusi Chevy ready to go in turn 4. When they come off, Jared Miley's race to start. He holds everybody in. We got a crowded logjam. Green is out. Miley still your leader. Geisler second. Baker third down the back straightaway. Flinner fourth. Tommy back too. Last week's feature winner, Tommy Beck, has moved up to 4th in car 91. Miley out in front. Geisler second. Baker third. Beck fourth. And Flinner, Ben Miley, Jim Steffens, and Brandon Burgoon. Baker's gone to the outside in car 0. Trying to make a run at Geisler for second as they come down the front stretch into turn 1. Both cars were right up on the outside of the racetrack. Ben Miley now to the inside of Flinner in the battle for the 5th spot. Baker trying to squeeze to the outside of Geisler here off of turn number 4. Down the front straightaway they come, close into 1. Baker stands on it up against the wall and makes it by. He is right up on the wall. Miley out in front, 8 laps down, 17 to go. Tommy Beck 4th, John Flinner and Ben Miley side by side for 5th, and it's Brandon Burgoon, Jim Steffens, Mike Johnson, Lou Bradish, Mike Bassich, and Ed Faree. Miley's lead a half a straightaway. 4th, 5th, and 6th bunching up now. Tommy Beck, Ben Miley, and John Flinner. Baker may be making up some distance, but he's got a long way to go. We got 15 laps. Jared Miley closing in on the 2M of Chuck Medved. Ben Miley in the 99 trying to work under Tommy Beck for 4th. In turn 4, Miley clears Medved to put him a lap down. 11 laps are down, 14 to go. And Baker's definitely making up some ground on the race leader. Jared Miley able to take the lead early on from Lynn Geisler. Miley now to the inside of Dave Johnson to lap him. Lynn Geisler by himself in third. Tommy Beck is still fourth. Ben Miley fifth. John Flinner sixth. Brandon Burgoon and Jimmy Steffens battle for seventh and eighth. We are halfway. 13 down and 12 to go. 13 down and 12 to go. Jared Miley with more traffic ahead in turn 4. Car up against the wall, the 72 of Michael Norris. Miley gets squeezed way down low going into turn 1. Caution is out. Lynn Geisler, who was running third, has slowed on the back straightaway. The Cochran Automotive 1C of Lynn Geisler, who was running third, slows on the back straightaway. Caution out as Lynn heads for the pit area. Jared Miley takes off, and we are racing. Miley's got the lead. Baker closing in as they head down the back straightaway. Flinner is third. Shake and bake up high, the West Virginia Rim Rider. Miley down low. We got ourselves a battle. Baker trying to slide him into turn 1. Look at this. Whoa! Up off the wall goes Baker. Miley is still your leader. Baker second, Flinner third. Nine laps to go. 9 to go. Brandon Burgoon now challenging Tommy Beck for fourth. Miley still your leader. Baker running second. 8 laps to go, folks. John Flinner third. Tommy Beck fourth. Brandon Burgoon fifth. Miley has stretched it out to a half a straightaway. Cars wrecking over in turns 3 and 4. Caution is out. Caution out. Dave Johnson in the 697, the 2M of Chuck Medved bring out the caution. Green is out. Great restart for Jared Miley. Ben Miley now up to third. 7 laps to go. Ben Miley up to third. Tommy Beck and Brandon Burgoon fourth and fifth. Lynn Geisler making his way up through the field as well in the Cochran Automotive 1C. Less than 5 to go. There'll be 4 laps to go this time by. 4 laps to go. Ben Miley now nipping at the heels of John Flinner for second. Tommy Beck still fourth. Brandon Burgoon fifth. Jim Steffens sixth. Mike Johnson seventh. Lou Bradish eighth. Lynn Geisler ninth. And Mike Bassett runs 10th. 3 laps to go, 3 to go. Open motor cars running 1 and 2. Ben Miley even up with John Flinner in turn 4 down the front straightaway for second. 2 laps to go, 2 to go. Miley edges ahead in turn 2. Flinner back in front of the back straightaway in that race for second. White flag waving the final lap. Jared Miley by his lonesome self into turn number 3. The Calusi Chevrolet Old Allegheny Shop. Miley BP Car Wash H1 is your winner. Second will go to John Flinner. Ben Miley third. Tommy Beck fourth. Brandon Berguner, Jim Steffens. Then it's Mike Johnson, Lynn Geisler, Lou Bradish, and Steve Baker. Congratulations.
Thanks, Dal. It feels good to just get a win.
Fast from the start.
Yeah, the car was real good early. At the end, it started to get a little bit tight. I had to try and change my line a little bit, and it seemed like it was okay.
Were you concerned at all when Stevie got up alongside you there on that restart?
Yeah, a little bit. I mean, I knew I got by him, but the track was a little bit wetter earlier in the race, so I had a little bit more off of 4. But I seen him when he came inside of me there, and I knew what he was trying to do, and I just, tried to hit my mark after that, and I thought I'd be okay.
Car was strong. People you want to thank?
I'd like to thank my sponsors, Calusi Chevrolet, Rocket Chassis, Brockers Machine Shop, Miley BP, Miley Truck Rental, my family and crew.
All right, how about a nice hand, folks, for Jared Miley, your winner in the Dirt Cars Super Late Models. Off of 4 we come. Jeff Porro with the green flag in his hand, motioning to the drivers, hold it in, all right. Off we go. Well, if you jump on the start, they don't throw the caution if you're back a ways, but the next caution, you're going to get penalized, or at the end of the race, whichever comes first. Pat Weldon grabs the lead into turn number 3. Oh, we got a car sideways. That would be Kostelnik. Several cars spinning. No serious contact so far. Caution is out. Green is out. Good start for Catellus. Pat Weldon takes up the chase on the back chute. Ray Catellus third as Pat Weldon tries to take the lead away from Joey Catellus. Side by side in 4. Down the front straightaway. Weldon is your leader. Bob Schwartzmiller on the move in the 28. Craig Catellus and Joey Catellus 3 wide with Bob Schwartzmiller there for a moment for the second spot. Pat Weldon in front. Craig Catellus, Bob Schwartzmiller, Vince Kamiker, Joey Catellus, Bill Robertson now to 6th, then Pat Hanley and Jake the Snake Simmons. Craig Catellus has caught up to Pat Weldon. Pat Weldon's lead is not by much. The Al's Cafe, Weldon Automotive 45, being traced by the Drew's Auto Service 64 and the Denny's Restaurant 28. Kamiker by himself in 4th. Bill Robertson and Joey Catellus side by side for the next spot. Coming up in there now, the 68X of Jake the Snake Simmons. The Simmons window cleaning car. Bill Robertson takes over 5th. Simmons moves to 6th. Craig Catellus knocking at the door of Pat Weldon off of turn number 4. It's still Weldon by just a car length. Bob Schwartzmiller trying to get into the fray as well in the 28 car. Craig Catellus looks to the inside of Weldon off of turn number 4. Drag race time down the front chute. Weldon will lead into that first turn. Car off the pace. Jake the Snake Simmons, who had climbed his way well up into the top 10. Correct. Todd Janis in the 88, about to be overhauled by your leaders who've got quite the battle going on for the lead. Down the front straightaway, Craig Catellus maybe. Pat Weldon says no siree on the outside. Slower car here could play a big role. They're both trying to squeeze underneath Todd Janis. Janis moves up. Craig Catellus uses him as a pick. He has got the lead now. Pat Weldon second. Weldon tries the inside of Craig Catellus. Bob Schwartzmiller right there at the 28. Halfway, 7 to go. The Drew's Auto Service 64 now. Craig Catellus, Bob Schwartzmiller trying to move it. Oh, Janis in the 88 spins around. Car 88 spins around in turn 2. Caution is out. Todd Janis, the Sportsman rookie, had just gotten lapped and he lost the handle over the second turn. Everybody able to avoid him. Into the fourth corner. At the line, the green is back out. Bobby Schwartzmiller from third, trying to move into second. He's up in front of Pat Weldon right now, and he's got the pass made. Bill Robertson is fourth. And Nick Kachuba into the top 5 in the 10 car. Oh, Kachuba getting helped around by the 9 of Vince Kamaker. Caution is out. Some aggressive racing over there in turn 4. The 9 of Vince Kamaker getting into the 10 of Nick Kachuba. Green is out. 3 wide behind race leader Craig Catellus. They're using up all the acreage out there. Catellus still your leader. Bill Robertson trying to squeeze by. Thinks better of it. Bobby Schwartzmiller again edging ahead of Pat Weldon for second. Weldon's got the momentum on the outside as he tries to run back down the race leader. Schwartzmiller second, Weldon third in turn 2. Pat dips to the inside of Bobby down the back straightaway. Bill Robertson is fourth. Pat Hanley fifth in the 380. Nick Kachuba going to come back out of the pits in the 10 car. Going into the pits at 36 of AJ Poljak. Poljak in the 36 pulling off. And Craig Catellus has pulled away in the Drew's Auto Service 64. Things have sort of gone single file out in front now. Craig Catellus in the 64 starting to close in on the back markers again with less than 2 laps to go. Less than 2 to go. Catellus around the 88 of Todd Janis as he takes the white flag, looking for, I believe, his first sportsman win. He's won here in the amateur stocks. Has done some great late model racing here. He hasn't won one of those. I'm not sure that he's won a pure stock or sportsman feature before, but he's on his way into turn number 3. The Drew's Auto Service 64, Craig Catellus will pick up tonight's win. Bob Schwartzmiller second, Pat Weldon just ahead of Bill Robertson for third. Pat Hanley fifth. How about a nice hand, folks? Craig Catsellas out of the car, and your winner in the Sunoco Race Fuels Dirt Car Sportsman. Look at that, new fire suit and everything. Matches the color of the car. Man, you really look official now. You got a new driver's suit to match the car and everything.
My driving suit almost costs as much as the car, but I got to thank Pam for that. That was a Christmas present a year ago. She's nice.
Good race.
Yeah, was it? I don't know. I remember racing Pat, but then I was looked ahead and never seen anybody again.
So. All right, well, you were good, but it was a good battle you guys had going on.
Yeah, I like racing Pat. Pat races beside us, longtime veteran. I'm just gonna try to keep it clean like the other drivers and just keep my pace. And I got a good race car. This is Mike Pager's last year car, and it's a great one.
People you want to thank?
I like thank my whole family first and foremost. I like to thank S&S Chassis, Studio 88 Tattoo, and everybody out in the fans that enjoy this racing. Thanks.
All right, Craig Catsellas, your winner in the Sunoco Race Fuels Sportsman. Kudas in the 48, bringing the field to life in turn 4. Green is out. Kudas in the 48 glances off the wall. And we're still green and racing. Whoa, down the back straightaway. Daryl Charlier has come from last, and he threaded his way down that back straightaway. He'll be third in turn 3, the Midway Missile. Kudas, who hit the wall in the 48, looks like he's headed to the pits. And the Midway Missile from last to first in a lap and a half. Car number 12, Daryl Charlier. Westover second, Vandergrift is third. J.E. Stalder, who started in the back row alongside of Charlier, trying to move by Chris Bassage for fourth, and does off at turn 2. Spinning the 1 car of Jared Dumhoff. The one of Jared Dumhoff spun around in turn 3 to bring out the caution. Daryl Charlier, the Parker Auto Center special, leaving no doubt about this. But it's not over yet. J.E. Stalder, who started back there with Daryl, is well up in there as well. Green is back out. Here they all come. Charlier still leads. Chris Bassage trying to hold off the Martins Ferry Madman for second. Vic Vandergrift fourth, and Brad Westover, Kevin Miller, Clayton Kennedy, all running together for 4th, 5th, 6th, and 7th. Clayton Kennedy finds a seam now. The 9 car, he comes storming into the top 5. The Bauer Manufacturing number 9 up into the 5th spot. Halfway, 6 laps to go for the Midway Missile, Daryl Charlier. 4 laps to go. Darrell looking for his 18th career EMOD or UMP modified win here, which would tie him with Kurt Habadell for 5th all time. Two more laps, 2 laps to go. Kevin Miller 3rd, Chris Bassage 4th, and Clayton Kennedy 5th. No change. They spread out around the Monster half mile. White flag this time, 1 lap to go. This is his 18th career EMOD win at the Monster Half Mile for the Midway Missile, Darrell Charlier. J.E. Staller 2nd, Kevin Miller 3rd, Chris Bassage 4th, and Clayton Kennedy 5th. Sponsor, how about a nice hand, folks, for Darrell Charlier. Orange and black, popular color here of late. Craig Catsellis won in the orange and black car in the last race, and Darrell does the same in this one. Hey, you know, when you start last, you stink the show up when you take the lead in a lap and a half.
I guess I have to apologize about that, but I knew Jay was behind me. He was going to do the same thing, so.
Unbelievable. You know, some guys got out of shape, they slowed down, and you just picked the right lane and went for it.
Yeah, I was actually shocked the way this car handled. This is a new car for us. My dad decided to go with the 4-bar this year, and I'm glad because this is going to make him really happy.
I was going to ask you that question. I know it looks different. I was going to ask you if it was a different car. What's the difference? 3-bar or 3-link 4-bar?
Well, this is the same car as last year, but last year was a 3-link car. Now we're with a 4-link car, so the whole rear end different, a little bit different to get used to. It works different, has its pros and cons compared to the 3-link, so altogether it's a different style.
Well, you're used to being up high. This one worked pretty good down low.
Yeah, surprisingly, it'll make my dad happy because he gets nervous when I'm up there all the time.
People you want to thank?
Definitely need to thank my dad for building a heck of a car. This crew working day in, day out, putting their time in. Totally Tropical Tanning, W.J. Beitler, Donaldson Supply, Turnkey Foundations, Dr. V, Napa, Brian's Decals, Hoosier for sure, Parker Auto Center. I think that's it.
Congratulations. You now think this is 18 modified wins. I think it ties you with Kurt Habadell for 5th all time, so you're progressing.
Well, that's good. I like to be tied with Kurt. He's done a lot.
How about a nice hand, folks, for Darrell Charlier, the Midway Missile, your winner in the Miley truck rental, UMP Modifieds.
Brian Redcliffe takes the green flag. He gets a good jump over Ed Weiser and Jason Herniak. 3 wide into turn 1. Kurt Bish moves to the inside of Jason Herniak, trying to take the 2nd position. Ed Weiser hit the wall in the back straightaway. He'll continue. Double zero, Kurt Bish is caught up to the leader, Brian Redcliffe, through turn 1. OU2 of Ed Weiser comes to the pits after hitting the back straightaway wall. Kurt Bish takes the lead coming down the back straightaway over Brian Redcliffe. Three wide for the 3rd position. But the 60, Brian Hutchko, moves up next to Brian Redcliffe in the 11R for the 2nd position. He's to the inside through turn 2. He'll take that spot coming down the back straightaway. Single file through turn 3. Redcliffe went way up the racetrack in turn 4. The black and green 60 at Brian Hutchko closing in on Kurt Bish for the lead. Gary Catellis, Jason Herniak side by side for the 4th position. Brian Hutchko looked to the inside through the front stretch. He falls in line through turn 2. He'll peek to the inside again, but can't get a run on Kurt Bish. Brian Hutchko, again, looking to the outside of Kurt Bish through turn 1. Kurt Bish still leads Brian Hutchko by a car length. Hutchko looks to the outside coming off turn 4. He got a good run. Still can't make the pass down the front straightaway. As Kurt Bish slides up through turn 4, Hutchko looks to the inside. White flag for Kurt Bish, who still leads Brian Hutchko. Still single file. Here's Hutchko looking to the inside, coming through turn 4. They're side by side, coming down the checkered flag. Kurt Bish will win by half a car length. Brian Hutchko, then Brian Redcliffe, and Gary Catellis. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Well, I see a couple marks on the side of the car there. Some might have been from Brian Hutchko. There was a good battle there the past couple laps.
I don't think anything from him. Maybe last year at Mercer. I haven't done anything to it since, but he ran me pretty clean. I was happy. So same with last week when I ran with Craig Catellis there. I mean, yeah. Anyway, we had some pretty good races up here. So.
The car looked pretty fast. What's your outlook on the rest of the season?
I'm hoping to stay up here in the top 5 anyway all season as long as the car stays together.
Congratulations, Kurt.
Thank you.
Congratulations to Kurt. Thanks to Austin. And thank all you fans for coming out tonight for another action event. Don't forget, we'll be back here next Saturday night. 16 and under get admitted for free. RC racing will begin at 5. Gates open at 5. Race time at 7. Take your time going home. Have a safe trip. Enjoy your weekend. We'll see you next Saturday night.